Eddie Hearn, as you can see, has joined us, and we were just saying from up on the stage here that the egg factor was kind of lost on us. But you can't be happy about this because obviously that's premeditated. He was always going to do that, and it's not acceptable to do that at a face-off at a press conference.
No, I mean, everything he does is premeditated. Nothing that the thing about, what we do is when Eddie Hearn starts talking, you butt in and tell him no one wants to hear. Like, there's nothing that happens where he adapts to during a press conference. So I thought it was a bitch move, to be honest with you, because what he's done is he's taken an egg to a press conference. He sat at the press conference the whole time with an egg, and he's slapped Conor Benn in the eye with an egg. I thought it was a glass, I've got to be honest with you, because when it smashed and the noise it made, that's where I was sort of like, bits were flying everywhere, you know. And like, listen, I think the world we live in today, it will go viral, people will think it's quite amusing, but I'll just tell you one thing, in the fight game, everything changes now about this fight. Like, you don't want to be backstage right now. If I was you, if you see Nigel Benn tonight, run. These people, they're not normal people. They don't go and have a cup of tea and then forget about it and everybody calms down and goes, oh, it was what it was. This fight was heated. This fight had bad blood. Everything has changed tonight from that. And I don't know if we can do Thursday's press conference. I've got to be honest with you, because it will be attack on sight. It won't be have a sleep on it, calm down. No, because it's a one-upmanship. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You slapped me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get to you.
That's physical.
I couldn't get to you. And it wasn't a slap, it was with an object in the eye. Right? So, from my point of view, it's unacceptable, but the game's the game. But if you want to play those games, then the fun really begins now. And it might not be the fun that people want, but
with that in mind, people will want to see this press conference on Thursday. Turkey Yellow Shakers coming on over to London, so I think we can pretty safely say that will happen. But measures may have to be put in place.
Certainly now, I could not let Conor Benn anywhere near Chris Eubank Jr. I could not let Nigel Benn anywhere near Chris Eubank Jr. Now, whether that changes in 48 hours, we'll have to see. But these two need to be kept apart, and they cannot be anywhere near each other because, you know, you're talking about Conor Benn, who's a hot-headed kid, and you're talking about the old school, right? You're talking about Nigel Benn. And I know he's 61, and I know he's found God, but he's still Nigel Benn. And you hit his son round the face with an object.
We could have a Chisora situation where they have to be separated by, I mean, it was a cage there, which it was kind of an unedifying spectacle, but they've got to be separated somehow, haven't they, in a way where they cannot get...
Either that or just they can't have a face-off, especially on Thursday.
The thing is, what it's not annoys me the most, because it is what it is, but you know that they've all sat there and talked about what to do.
Yeah, of course.
Like, this ain't Eubank kept it to himself and gone, right, what? And he's gone into the kitchen and he's picked up an egg from the side. And he's thought to himself. They've all had a chat, including Shalom down there, because I told him. I said, if you were in on this, you're a dog. He's like, no, I swear, I did. Like, we'll never know the truth.
He did say it was too far, but I see the smirk in his face.
But you know,
what I said to him.
You know, when we fought Hay, everything they did was premeditated, wasn't it? When he had to go at me at the presser, when he slapped Tony, they talked as a team, didn't they? Like, all the trainers, the management, they knew what they were doing all the time. So when they turned up tonight, don't think that Chris Eubank just put an egg in his pocket and went, I'm not going to tell anyone. Everyone knew what was going to happen. But
I mean, up to that, it was a great press conference, a really good press conference.
And, you know, Eubank's a great character. Like, I actually find him quite amusing.
Did he wind you up a little bit?
No, he waffled a lot. That's what I couldn't understand.
But did he wind you up a little bit when we were trying to start you talking?
Not really. I've sort of had that before with Hay. It was a carbon copy of what David Hay did to me years ago. And, like, I don't mind all that back and forward. I don't like what he did. I just thought it was a bit of a big move, if I'm honest. But, like, it's also the fight game. And anything goes. But when you do that, it does change from a backwards and forwards, because you said this, to you just hit me around the face, in my eye. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, once it becomes physical, it's completely different.
It is now.
I mean, it's
that's what it is. Yeah. That's the reality. Right now, it's physical.
Yeah.
And for a period of time, it will be attack on sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, even me, I lost me reg. I'm Big Morgan.
Was you going for Ben?
No, but I just wanted to, because I knew. I said to Shalom, he said to me before, he was like, "Oh, they're definitely up. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm out of it. I don't know." And I'm thinking, you know. And then, but I was expecting it just to be words.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, I looked at him and I thought, you know, and then I just move forward. And then this big Morgan geezer who looked after me, I couldn't move. I was like, went like that, and I was just stuck in the mud. You know what I mean? But listen, it's the build-up.
Yeah.
And I told everyone the build-up is going to be volatile, it's going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And now it's probably a bit dangerous as well. But April 26th, I mean, I just wish we would have gone to a bigger stadium. Is Wembley still around? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, we'll leave it there. Hopefully we will see you on Thursday. I'm going to go to the stadium on Thursday
I'm sure
afternoon.
it'll be on, but it's like, yeah. Trust me when I say, when Conor Benn goes to sleep tonight, the resting heart rate won't be that low.
No, as we all know, there is a line, and when it gets crossed, and there's no going back across it. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens on Thursday.